called a cuck.
Yeah, man. Thou shalt not cook.
Sets the tone. How you doing? Welcome to Legal Aliens Podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Abi Sanchez.
I'm Iasel.
In the studio with us, we have comedian Manny Acosta.
Thank you for having me, sir. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. Now, we got some things to discuss with you. One, why do you support Trump so much?
Yeah, seriously, bro. Your
I
Twitter
don't understand.
account is on fire.
Yeah, and it's like campaign donations, all this shit. It's fucking...
Working on a super PAC. Come on, man.
And then like the whole All Lives Matter too thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's...
Damn.
I don't know where you stand.
when your hair looks like cotton candy Doritos, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, here's what's so funny. Like, have you been watching? Did you watch that interview with Trump that he just did, where he handed the papers and he's like,
No, I
he's
can't
shoving
watch this.
papers.
No,
it's
bro.
on HBO, and he's trying to prove to this guy that like we had the lowest number of cases, right? And then it was like, yeah, we have the lowest number of proportion of deaths or some shit like that. And the guy was like, yeah, but I'm talking about cases per population. He's like, well, you can't do that. And he's like, well, what do you mean? Trump's like, no, I have the ansers to your
He's
question
like, no.
right here.
My data research party has
They
provided you with this. Bro.
this motherfucker, like, he kept, even the reporter's like, look, man, I'm not denying that you get high ratings. I'm not denying all this shit. Why are you talking about it? I'm asking you about this one thing. And you're telling me about this fucking...
Because he's senile, man.
He's got... So I heard somebody mention
He's just
that...
entertaining at this point now.
Bro, but if you look at his hair, it's like he's trying to hold on to it.
So hard.
But perhaps the most important...
You got to skip. Yeah, right there he's got...
The United States is lowest in
But wait till he starts trying to show
numerous
this guy.
categories. We're lower than the world. Lower than
The world?
Europe.
He said the world?
In what? Take a look.
Wait, okay.
Right here. Here's case death.
Oh, you're doing death as a proportion of cases. I'm talking about death as a proportion of population. That's where the US is really bad.
Well,
Much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
you can't do that.
All right, kill it. What do you mean? You can't prove me wrong.
Yeah, he's looking at the producers. Who brought this guy in?
Yeah, bro. And it was...
Who is he?
It was...
You're fired.
You can't ask me hard questions.
It went on for 40 minutes of him just trying to divert, and it was
Did
like...
you see the man car TV shit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. No, it was a...
What is it? No,
it
yeah,
was
man.
person, woman, man,
TV.
camera
TV.
Camera TV. And it was like, he was like hyping up that he can... Like, what? No one's been able-
he had like a high IQ. He was trying to like...
It was
guy's like looking at him like...
Bro, it's a
why are you
test.
talking to me? Like,
Bro.
I was walking through. I'm just...
It's a test that you give to old people to see if they have dementia. Like this, just to see if their brain is still there. But the funny thing, he was like, yeah, no one's ever been able to do that before. No one's been able to remember 5 things. And I tried it, and I got to 4. I was like, fuck, I gotta like dog,
something's wrong with your brain.
watermelon, microphone. I can't even do it
And
now.
you
I'm
started
fucking
snoring.
dumb. And then I was just like, I passed the fuck
Do you
out.
guys follow Sarah Cooper on Twitter? Have you heard of her?
I have no idea who that is.
She's a comic, like a writer.
Yeah, but all she does is just act out.
Like
Like she ad-libs his.
Oh, okay.
And but that's why they're saying that he wants to get rid of TikTok, is because she was so popular.
She's
I
getting
mean,
popular off that alone, man.
Yeah, 'cause
Ben
everyone
Stiller's
kept
like
going.
pumping her up. Like,
Is he officially doing that, or I know he was?
He
like,
tried to ban
super
TikTok,
hard.
but Microsoft was like, hold up, we gonna buy it. And then they kind of like, and then he haven't heard shit about it. He's like, he was gonna ban it on Sunday, and then Monday this fucking video came out. I was like, fuck,
Something else to deal with.
too late.
it's crazy. He's got so much shit like that he just tries to fucking distract people with. It's crazy. I don't know what the fuck to
down
believe.
a fucking. Where did that shit come from?
then
TikTok. What planet is that
What
shit
TikTok?
From? TikTok.
China.
They said
Oh,
China.
Yeah. And then
they have infiltrated us.
Hey, but they make some good shit.
he's trying to delay the election.
Yeah.
Someone in our Facebook group page.
Is that even possible? Like, has anyone read the
No, it's
Constitution
impossible.
lately?
It's impossible. But here's the
okay.
thing: no matter what, the president has to be out of there by January, whatever.
Yeah.
So even if he doesn't, like, if there's no vote by the Constitution, he still has to be out of the office by that date, which means it goes to the most senior person of the Senate, which would be Bernie Sanders. So if we don't have a vote, because if we don't want to fucking vote for Biden, you're like, all right, we'll just delay it to like, and then, but then Sanders becomes president until we actually have a vote.
Or until he fucking dies.
Right. So either way,
Immediately after induction.
yeah.
What are the betting odds on that?
That's what's gonna happen to Biden. He's like, I'm picking a woman, and then he's gonna fucking die or lose his brain. I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but I haven't heard him talk in fucking months.
No, he just rubs children. That's the only thing that I've seen him do.
Sniffs their hair.
Consistently.
Hello.
Bro, did you see? He's like, I had all these black kids rubbing my legs because he was at a pool. He's like, I just remember all these black kids coming up to me, just rubbing the hair on my leg. I was like, why are you allowing
Corn
this?
pop, bro.
This fucking guy is
It's
ridiculous.
like they're on some shit. They all look fucking sedated.
Who?
The politicians, when they speak, Biden, he just looks like he's like,
Always like glossy.
he's
right?
like a nitrous or something, man.
How is he? How is he still a politician? Like,
Huh?
why can't you age out?
Yeah,
You should.
You
There should be an age limit.
You should be like, if you
He's
can
35
retire, if you
to
can
like-
retire, you should be like retired.
Right. I'll give you you want lineage running this shit? Fine, but can you get at a certain age limit? Right.
No, I feel like
All the Rockefellers and all the Kennedys, all the fucking Bushes, you can still have the control. Just can you stop at 50 maybe?
yeah, just fucking
85-year-old
somebody new.
fucking senators and shit. They're stuck with that old fucking.
They're still old people. Like,
Yeah, man. They got that.
this has been working for me. What are you talking about?
And
Why
you
would I
age-
change this?
You age like a motherfucker too. Like all the presidents I've seen have gone in.
Dude, you see Obama when he got out, and then what he looks like now? He's like, oh, he's like back to normal now.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm chill.
But that's what I was talking about.
He
Trump,
looks
his
like
hair,
Letterman.
his hair's getting white, so like the dye and the orange is getting real wispy. I just want that motherfucker just to be bald completely. It'd be
Ooh.
I
so
was surprised
fun.
when there was a really strong winner and it didn't. Like it was like super messed up, and you can see how
It's
much.
'cause he's
how
a
much it was bald,
hologram.
but he would
He's
not.
a hologram.
it's
He's
just
not
stuck
real?
on there.
You might see a little flicker.
Can you imagine? But like, his head has got to be huge. Right?
He's a big guy,
He's got to
though,
have
right?
he's like 6'2", 6 something.
I'll
And that
steal
neck,
off Trump,
that
bro.
neck is like fat.
Got that wild boar neck.
Yeah, bro, that shit's like.
That picture that he took where he's like cheesing with Brett Favre and he's got all the fucking veins. in his neck.
Oh,
Fuck that guy.
He going like a thumb bald as hell.
That would be fucking hilarious, bro. Fucking Trump.
out there golfing. Fucking.
He's in the news again because he's constantly in the news. Other things in the news. Beirut got fucked up. Here's the thing: when I was younger, Beirut was always in the news.
Yeah, somebody shot up Beirut when I was a kid, or wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Something
was.
happened
There was
Yeah,
a bunch
according
of
to
shit happened
hip-hop.
in Beirut. According
According to hip hop,
yeah.
Beirut has been attacked numerous times.
PLO style.
Yeah.
No, but like Lebanon.
Shut up like Beirut.
yeah.
Hey, you.
But bro, like Lebanon, I remember hearing about Lebanon and Beirut for a long time. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. I didn't think it was.
Pull that up.
I thought it was just like air. I didn't realize it was a fucking
Yo, and-
explosion.
And those buildings, you just see them just shake, and everybody just—it's crazy how like you start looking at movies and shit. That's not real. You don't be flying
Now,
away
where does
from
this
an
footage
explosion.
come from, though?
Yo.
Someone's cell phone.
A couple people's different. They had like
Like
Oh
people,
my
because here's the thing:
God.
they just saw the smoke, and then like you could see little flickers of like fireworks
so
and
they're
shit.
they're
And
recording.
then the building next to it just caught up and just was 200.
boom.
It was a lot of fucking tons of.
That's what, Northern Africa, right?
No, Lebanon's in the Middle East,
Middle
like on that little peninsula, I think, somewhere
Oh.
around there.
Like
I don't know. Dang, look at that. That's fucked up. Damn. But
Current
Well,
death
I
toll
just-
is 150, by the way.
Jeez.
With
You know
thousands
what?
missing.
oh, okay. I was gonna say like 150 for that. Number wise, that's not that bad.
That's
Like, I
such
mean,
a-
just
it's so
it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes.
it is a little.
This is
bit.
being
But look-
sensationalized way too
No,
much.
no. I'm not saying that.
No,
But look at like the number of
Only
buildings that are there
100.
and all the shit that's there. To only lose 100 people.
I mean that. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably go after, like above 300
That
when
was-
they find the rest of the motherfuckers.
That was
over there.
last weekend in Chicago. 100 people.
Yeah, true. That is true.
No,
One-
but
one
this is.
weekend.
I mean, this is definitely sad. But I mean,
is
if you look
sad.
at the numbers, like fuck, dude.
That's so far though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't know.
Because if they have
People are still
thousands
going to die in
missing,
the hospital.
sad.
and all
Yeah.
that shit, too.
So, and they were saying that was one of the worst explosions they've ever had there, and they had fucking years of war and shit
Yeah.
like that too. So,
for that big, the force
What-
that went
see if
through.
you can find the before and after picture of like,
There it is right here.
yeah,
It's coming. Hold on.
What the fuck is that in the middle, man? Is
that was the building.
Yeah.
That used to just stick out like a fucking port. Like, look, okay, so now look at that. That whole fucking chunk of concrete, whatever that is, just gone. And I guess that's the building probably where it started. Is the one right
Wow.
there in the right. Yeah, that's fucking scary. And then immediately they're like, "Well, United States has these old reserves of nuclear waste, so this could happen here too." I'm like, "Oh, I gotta worry about this. This is too much."
That's crazy, man.
Ooh.
That's amazing. I'm just amazed by the
Technology.
technology.
We can just swipe left and right. Yeah.
It's like a digital etch and sketch.
Bro, that shit.
Fucking love
So
that.
how many city blocks would have taken out here?
I have no idea.
So there, I'm gonna try and find the Chicago.
You were saying like
Someone
maybe
map,
I could
yeah.
see like a portion of Lake Michigan, right? Like
So the blast wave, like heavy damage, would have gone probably past Michigan Avenue. Like you would have seen
Shit.
windows blown out, like concrete in the street and shit. Like at probably like
Shit.
Water Tower Place and shit. If this was at like Navy Pier. So
That's scary. I can't imagine. I'm trying to think if there's nothing like that I've experienced in my life.
No.
no, man.
No.
and this
We're,
was still
we're fortunate, man. We're in,
Yeah.
oof.
This was still.
Like-
I saw a number. I think it was like this is like 100 times weaker than the Hiroshima bomb, and that's like 50 times weaker than the most powerful bombs we have right now. So like,
And that's not like a lot of times weaker.
yeah, no, it's not.
No.
Yeah,
That's just like
yeah.
Because Hiroshima was an atomic bomb.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This was a building
to
that
be
just went
just
up.
100 times. Shit.
That is fucking scary.
I'm trying to find the Chicago map.
But yeah, that shit.
There was
I
an
don't know.
explosion in Peru too that I saw. I don't know if that's as
Dramatic.
dramatic. No, I mean not dramatic, but as huge. But it was like some truck explosions too, man.
Potential impact of travel to Beirut, just so you know, in case you're. Hey, Puerto Rico got added to the quarantine list.
I
so,
saw that.
So now
Yeah.
we're finally getting treated like a state, so that's good.
There you go, man.
They still can't vote, but
Man, I was reading about
there's all them fucking hillbillies in the
Domino Sugar in
Oh.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
With
very.
Herbert Allen. They called him a robber baron. There's
Dude.
been a few of those in like history.
They were making 25 cents a day working
Yeah,
sugar canes.
man.
It was
First U.S. governor of Puerto Rico. No,
no.
yeah, I think so.
Marine, Rudolfo Munoz Marin or whatever. No, Luis Munoz Marin. I think he was the first official
But he
governor.
I'm saying, but the American,
Oh,
he appointed himself. He came in there just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take
yeah.
this
And
in,
then they
this
actually
in.
voted for the dude, and I don't like that
Yeah.
Munoz. If you listen, like if you read that book, The War Against All Puerto Ricans,
Mhm.
that motherfucker. He sold out that island so much. Why his shit's named after him, I don't know. Like they need to look at the history of that fucking dude, because
Pedro Munoz.
dude, yes, he was trash. Like he was a drunk. They had the J. Edgar Hoover had files on him, so they just blackmailed him the whole time to do whatever the fuck he want. He sold out towns,
I didn't know that, man.
dude. Every time I see something like, all right, well, we definitely got to get rid of that motherfucker's name, like, because isn't like Humble Park? That was one that Luis Munoz.
one that-
Yeah, that shit.
That trailer's
They
there.
need
I know.
to. They need to re-examine that shit because his.
Should bring that shit up, man, to Carlos Jimenez and JC Fuentes.
We should. Fuck it. Let's start right now.
Petition right now.
Petition. They took down Columbus. We could take down. I don't know. Is there a statue of him in Humboldt
No.
Park?
I don't think there is.
There's a statue of Von Humboldt.
He was a German dude for no reason.
He was
Just.
what
Well,
was
Puerto
he,
Ricans didn't even
archaeologist?
start there though. Puerto Ricans started in the lakeshore.
Yeah.
And then they're like, nah, this
East.
property's worth a lot, so
Let's
we're
move
gonna,
y'all over
we're
here.
gonna
Let's go
move you.
this way.
We're gonna move you in. We'll give you a lagoon. We have a lagoon now, so feel free to.
It
drop
is
your body.
man-made. Yes, it is man-made.
We'll take it back later.
Dude, I didn't. I
Used
knew
to be a
the
ditch.
I knew the lagoon was there. I didn't know motherfuckers swam in that.
They shouldn't have. Mahoney?
No, Mahone Beach. No,
I have no idea.
I
like,
swam there, so maybe that's why I'm immune to COVID.
Probably.
that's why no Puerto Ricans have COVID in Humboldt Park.
I
because-
seen a lady drown there once, though.
Really, she couldn't just stand up. How deep is the thing?
No,
they
it's-
used, they used
I mean,
to. I mean, their bodies in there.
I'm
They
sure
used to
there
throw
are,
in.
but how
It's-
deep? How deep is it?
I mean,
deep enough to like.
it's deep where you have to like. I'm sure like when we get towards the center of it, maybe
yeah,
like
maybe,
10
That's
feet.
what that
deep.
alligator was feeding on. and Shit.
Oh, I was eating nothing
chilling.
over there, but baby diapers.
The baby diapers.
So we went in the fucking just throw this here. But the garbage can right there, it's fine by the tree.
Bro, people are fucking
Horrible
gross,
people. That's what I'm saying.
bro.
I'm like, you couldn't, because you'll see the diaper. I'm like, there was a,
Bro, like
It was
right
right
around the corner too. You're like,
it's right next to it.
I love the videos of like
nah.
people dumping bags out there and then people coming up behind and throwing it back in the
Yeah.
car.
I don't
love
know
that
if
shit.
I'm that gangster to do that.
I'll have
I
to
mean-
see who's in the car first.
Yeah, but like, little guy, put that shit back in there.
Someone you could check. Like,
I pick my fights super smart. Yeah.
Nah, if I was on a motorcycle, because I see a lot on motorcycles, like dudes just picking up and dumping it and just scooting off. I would do that shit. Or I would just fucking throw it on their hood, like put it in a windshield wiper and just smack it down. Like, fuck you. I hate litter bugs. I don't get it, man. Like, just
I
hold it into your
understand.
car. Like, I seen motherfuckers just dump whole bags of food out. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you
God,
doing?
they're ignorant, bro.
and I never understood the sign of like no dumping of trash like on the highway, and then like I see motherfuckers like first of all, who has bags of trash that they're trying to get rid of? Like, man,
You don't keep a plastic bag in your car for like trash?
bro, these
don't have a
are
lot of trash in my
Glad
car.
bags. These are hefty.
Oh, no.
Like they were
That's
fucking.
called evidence. They're
they're just throwing that shit out there. It's fucking terrifying. I don't like it.
I used
No.
to throw some random paper on the floor sometimes because one of my close friends looks like the crying Indian from the old commercials. So I used to just throw it on the floor and just be like, is everything okay?
No, does this hurt your people? No.
I used to be a litter bug though. I remember when I was younger, I would just
I throw
like you didn't
I
ever
throw
throw
gum.
out.
I got gum wrappers and gum.
Come on, man. You had a fucking old ass McDonald's bag of fucking shit that you smashed.
not big
nigga.
shit. I would never throw big shit.
I would never throw garbage like
biodegradable stuff.
I would never throw. Yeah, I throw fruit.
Fucking
Like
millennial.
paper and
Chicken
fruit.
bones.
Yeah,
I
but I don't know.
I throw chicken bones and shit.
Degradable.
Yeah, something that like is part of nature. I'll throw that out there. But like I'm
Nah.
not throwing a fucking garbage bag. Like,
Watermelon carcass.
yeah, watermelon rinds. Birds can eat it.
Yeah.
I'm supporting the
This is
community.
like compost, bitch.
Yeah, something that I know will just go away.
Fertilize, ho.
But I never understood just dumping fucking,
Yeah,
Just
just throwing your cup of water.
the,
like,
week,
yeah, I've
the
seen people
week's
just-
fucking garbage.
yeah, just just open the door, just sweep it all out, and get the fuck back in. Fucking terrible.
Oh, y'all
man.
motherfuckers crazy.
Nah, and then you just see masks everywhere, and it's like, come on, man.
Yes.
Yeah, like
So I've been
Wasn't supposed to
collecting
stay on.
them and
I'm like, okay, the things you just been washing them over again.
making
hand wash.
He's making a quilt at home.
A COVID quilt. We're gonna save. I'm gonna sell this and raise money for COVID victims.
Guys, this thing's growing.
I didn't realize I did shows this weekend. I didn't realize I was killing people
Why are you killing people?
because apparently if you do shows, I saw someone put it. They were you're in a death cult.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, and it's like if you're performing comedy indoors right now, you're part of a fucking death cult. Blah blah blah. So then
my
my
God.
picture, I just posted a flyer for my next show.
right on this page.
And let me tell you,
As a
have you done
comment.
shows indoors?
Yeah.
And how they gone?
They've gone good. I mean, semi-social distant, but nothing. you
Right.
know, I think everyone's just worried about people laughing, ha, and then blowing all that shit at you. Like that's the biggest thing I think.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if you have to worry about that.
Zing! Ooh.
Yes, no. But I mean, how far were you from the audience though?
I mean, from the closest person, probably like maybe 8 feet. So it still wasn't like.
But still,
Yeah.
like next to each other, laughing or.
I feel like,
maybe.
but it's not like because I did Zany's this past weekend, and it would be like 2 people here, 2 tables apart, another table here. You know what I'm saying? Like they were spaced out properly, and I don't feel like anybody was directly laughing like. like
Yeah.
Yeah,
laughing
but you know when you're
aside.
talking at that little spittle. Like, what if a spittle hits you and you're?
I'm on
Well,
stage.
they're not
I'm-
talking.
No, not
Yeah.
you.
Oh.
Just in general. Like, I happen to say and just whack.
Oh.
Like, are you gonna go get tested immediately? Or are you
I
gonna
don't
be
know
like,
because I've had fucking close talkers like just before this like land on my lip.
I hate that shit, bro.
But this is
I
what
don't
gets
know,
me
man.
though, is that I've been out, and I'm not gonna let anybody get super close to my face. I'm not gonna let anyone who even remotely looks sick. And whether you're asymptomatic, like I get it, but it hasn't been that much of a worry to me as far as like going out and being surrounded by people.
Right,
But
because people
I'm
are still
usually-
going to the store.
Yeah, and they're pretty far. They're pretty good about keeping their space. So I haven't really been.
Everyone is. I think so too.
I haven't dealt with any of those fucking people like I refuse to wear a mask and I'm coming in here blah blah blah. Like,
I told
nah.
the lady the other day, man.
I'm
I was
waiting
like,
for that.
I told her, where's your mask? I was like, wear a mask. I was like, if you're gonna come and wear a mask, don't be that.
Where
person.
at?
I don't know, some story. She walking by me. Man, I went to. She was like, shut up.
It's like fuck you.
She's probably. I would have done the same thing. Shut up.
She was
Yeah,
a super,
right.
she was a super
Right.
Karen. But my thing is that I'm wearing a mask. So
I went to Oberweis, right? Me and Malachi went to Oberweis.
Uber Weiss.
Uberweis?
Uber device.
Uberweis.
Uber
and the ice cream. So we go and they're like, hey, you got to go through the back. I'm like, all right.
like the kitchen.
The front. No, like, yeah,
You're gonna make your own shit.
like, so I'm getting paid under the table. They got to fill something out.
You're cutting up strawberry shortcake. It's like what the fuck?
Mike, you don't know if you're of age to do this. Hurry up, you're late. He's already supervising.
He's got a giant
You're 11
supervisor.
years old. How'd you do this?
He came up on a job. No, before they made you walk to the back.
I said, all right, it's fine, because it had like, signs like this is the exit now or whatever. Go through the back. We order, chilling. I hate the mask, bro. I can't breathe, but I wear. This lady comes up with the mask to the front. Excuse me, ma'am. I was like, you gotta come in through the back. Yeah, my kids are in front with my puppy, and walks right by. And I was like, there's signs on the door that say you gotta come through the back. And the guy's like, She heard me. I was like, I'm just saying she walked right by. I was like, we gotta wear one. You gotta do the same thing. Everyone else went to the back.
No,
I
bro,
hate
her
that shit.
kids are outside with the dog.
I'm looking at the kids like, where are these damn kids at, man? 2 young ass kids with their puppy. And I was like, so wait a minute.
Baron Trump.
So it doesn't matter if you left them in the front or back. You left them unattended.
Don't you sometimes just want to like take kids just to prove?
I was like, yeah. I was like, you just left these 2 kids with a puppy. So the dog's not dangerous yet.
It's a puppy.
He's not. He's like, oh, play with me.
No,
He's not like, I gotta kill because these
and
kids
the
are
kids
my
are
friend.
like, oh, you got ice cream already?
I was like, yeah,
I'll
man,
take
this
some.
for you.
Yeah, right. She would have came back and nothing but that dog would have been standing there. I was
Just
like,
a
leave him out
leash.
there again. Huh?
Just
I was
a
like,
leash.
just leave them in the back. You have better, like, they're
Take 'em with you,
within
yeah.
eyesight. I was like, I didn't understand. I'm like, I'm looking at the kids like anybody.
Bro, motherfuckers
like,
forget about
okay.
their kids. I was walking my dogs down the street, and there's a car with a baby in it, and there was no one to be seen. Like, legit, just like a little baby sitting in the back seat. And I'm just like,
He did 3 laps around the block. He's like, oh shit, this baby's still in here.
Bro, I walked all the way to the end of the block. Nobody came to check on this baby. And then I got to cross the street, and I came back up again. And by the time I got back to the house, I saw this lady running out of the house. I'm like, you left that baby in there for fucking 10 minutes?
No.
I imagine her at home and she's like, what?
But she's like, no,
something. It's something.
I left
I'ma
the windows
find
up so it couldn't get out.
it. Yeah. Just looking in the fridge. There's something that.
And I made sure I put the exhaust into the car. It's fucking terrible,
He'll be
man.
asleep in a little bit.
But fucking, it reminds me of that Russ Williamson joke where he talks about how people just forgetting their baby in the car. And it's
How about
like,
you just don't?
yeah, it's like, how about you remember you got a fucking kid? Like, how do you forget the biggest mistake you ever made is sitting in the seat behind?
Yeah, I don't know how that shit happened.
I mean, you got to be fucking frazzled, I guess. I don't know.
I'm amazed when I see kids walking by themselves in the street. Like, it doesn't matter what part of the city.
How old?
Bro, it could be any, I'd say 12 to like 8. Just by themselves, just walking around. I'm like,
12 to
so
8.
where's your dad?
I was
You know,
walking by myself at 5.
I was on a bus at 10.
Look, living room doesn't count, bro.
No, I was.
Nobody touched me.
I had the run of Albany Park, bro. I was from like my shit was Lawrence to Montrose, Pulaski to Kimball,
Shit.
unsupervised.
My shit was 1 block on Homer
Oh, no.
from Kedzie to Albany, which is just that little strip.
No,
Bro, by myself, it was just Dickens and Sawyer to Armitage and Sawyer. Maybe to Walgreens by Armitage Kedzie.
I did. We had the entire whole little street we can
We
fucking.
couldn't do shit.
I don't know, man.
But no one's gonna kidnap us.
Us was all the shooting that was going on in Homer Park.
Yeah, now the shooting's getting fucking crazy. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, Antifa
dude.
dropping off pallets in the hood, bro. Pallets of guns. They're just like, here you go. Here's
I mean, I wouldn't
Saw
mind
what we
just
did in
like,
Oregon.
like, would you grab one if those is a pallet of just weapons?
I don't
Like,
know. I've seen too many episodes of Cops where they try to do fucking entrapment. Where like their big thing was take a $10,000 Mercedes-Benz
Oh, yeah.
bicycle, 10-speed, put it in the back of a pick-em-up truck, and then motherfuckers would walk past and look at the bike, and the minute they grabbed it, they fucking show up. I'm like,
Wasn't that the shit with the shoes too when they doing that?
oh,
also?
the fucking truck where they tried to.
They did. There wasn't their TV show.
Huh?
There was a TV show where that.
yes.
Where they, the bait car.
There you go. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, this is what you're spending your money on. Like, this
Yeah.
is the crime you're fighting. Like, you're trying to get motherfuckers, you're trying to entrap people. But I gotta know. There's,
I'm gonna take this one.
I would really want to know where these guns are coming from. Like, are they buying them legally?
No.
I don't. But
That's either black market shit or
because this shit is
shit that
fucking
they've collected.
crazy.
I don't know, man.
Well, how old are you?
31.
Okay, you're younger. You're 40.
I don't know why you're even asking me this question.
How old are you?
42.
Okay, so you grew up the same time I had. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about, like, back in the day, I was talking to another comic about this inside a comedy club. Well, after we just got done killing an audience with our COVID.
COVID.
But my
jokes,
thing
or-
is, like, I remember back in the 80s, we were scared. Like, there was violence. I remember, like, being scared to death of the fucking El Rukins and shit like that. There was a bunch of gangs out there. It was all gangs. That's the other thing, too. Gangs don't wear the colors no more, so we can't identify
Yeah.
them. Like, I remember, like, before he's like, oh, you don't wear, they wore that hat.
you knew where to.
You know where the
You
gangs
knew
were.
where they were at. You know what
Mhm.
side was what. Like folks, people.
You knew where
Right.
to walk, and like when I grew up, I knew where to
But-
go.
Yeah,
but
man.
it was,
And, like, I
It's
don't
a
remember hearing
different era.
that much about guns. Like, as
Then?
far as, like, back then. Like, this is
Yeah.
the 80s. Like, a lot of people with guns.
it was
like,
mostly gang fights. I
Well,
never seen.
It
where
was,
did you-
it was a lot of weapons.
You were
like
humbled,
knives.
more humbled, right?
Yeah, right.
Because I was in Palmer Square, which is between Logan and Humboldt.
Yeah.
But in the mid '80s, it was always that pretty much ran that area.
Oh, wow.
And look, right? And then you had IGs, and then there was Kings, and then there was Cobras, and then there was Maniacs, and then there was a little small set of GDs by St. Sylvester's Church. That I used to hoop with those guys. And they were the coolest motherfuckers, bro. I remember that I would go to them to buy weed instead of the OAs, because the OAs almost ran me out their block. That they thought I was like on some like funny shit. Like, what are you talking about? We don't got weed. I'm like, I just really want to smoke, bro. I'm like,
He was,
are you good or like
you had a
like,
badge,
Get past this shit real
he
quick.
had a badge around his neck and shit. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, some with the flashlight. So yeah, I'm just looking for some herb. Get some weed. So I'm
You have
like,
cannabis?
I went to them. I told the guys, like, man, dude, I went with these guys and they fucking ran me off. He's like, those guys are fucking stupid, man. Whenever you want, Zay, come through, bro. We got you. But anyway, that's besides. But anyways, I'm just saying that was how it was though. Because that was like, I always say this shit when I speak to the youth, was my defense mechanism growing up in the neighborhood was being cool with them. Just like super chill with them, and to the point where we're like, what's up, man? What's up, man? Cool. Everyone else,
Yeah.
what the fuck you doing over here? It's like, I told them. I told that guy.
I went to Yates in the heart of Humboldt Park, and that was at the time it was the middle of
Murder Town, no?
bro. IG, Cobras, Kings, all fighting for the same territory, trying to recruit kids every day after school.
I remember
I
someone
remember
tried to
that.
recruit
The
me one
recruiting,
time. He's like,
yeah.
man, you get a queen? I was like, what? I get a queen?
right?
My own? You don't say.
Yeah, I
But I
remember.
remember my brother was in gangs. And
Was
it
he?
was, yeah, it was. He was running home every night. Like it would be like legit. Like, hey, just start running. I was like, what? He's like, just go. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing this? And I'm like a little fucking 10-year-old fat kid. Like, I'm running out of breath real quick. I'm like, why are you involved in this? I
You
don't
think we're a
understand.
tougher generation than?
I would.
I don't. I mean, I can't. I don't know how they're.
And I
these
say
kids-
tough, not just like, you know, like I'm gonna kick your ass tough, but like, you know, mental toughness.
I think we can stand. We stand for more shit. I think it's more. I think mental toughness, because you had to wake. I mean, depending on what side you grew up on. If you're
Yeah.
more into the shit, you're kind of more
Yeah.
fucked
Right.
up. But if you were able to get out of it and kind of like,
You know, they say in Spanish, te avivas. You know?
yeah, exactly.
You like that shit keeps you on your
Oh,
toes.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
more alert.
Right.
About
We
certain
definitely have
things, I think.
definitely more street smart, but I think this generation now is.
I think they're super intelligent.
I think they're dumber.
yeah.
Because here's why.
No.
Here's
Could be-
why.
they're
In
book
ter-
smart as hell.
Because here's
Right.
where
I was like, towards
no.
what, though?
But here's
I
why
just
they're
burped really bad,
because
guys.
they're legit advertise. Like they know they got these motherfuckers that hate them.
Yeah.
So they're advertising where they're at. Like what happened with the dude, the rapper that got shot on the Cold Coast yesterday.
Oh,
That
yeah,
dude,
yeah, yeah.
FBG Duck. He was. They said that
mean.
he was streaming.
Yeah.
He was streaming all day where he was. But he also made songs that dissed all these dead dudes and all this other shit. So he's streaming where he is, and they caught up.
They
With him. You know what I'm saying?
showed
So it's like that's the thing that I think has changed a lot now is that social media, especially during the quarantine. Because during the quarantine, you had motherfuckers like all you could do is social media. And you just beefing constantly back and forth.
Yeah.
So now we can leave the house. Guess what? I'm gonna come find you because that shit's just been festering this whole time. And you staying in your crib making videos and shit like that. And then the shit just comes back to you. And now
that's toughness, man, because you don't know how to react to like certain situations. Like someone comes up on you, man. Like my son doesn't know that.
right.
I see someone, he's like, "Hey, how are you?"
But that's what we learned is
You know,
that
as kids,
you're not letting
it was
people
like-
out of the house.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, what are you doing? Like, no,
Right.
Bobby.
get away from that clown with the candy.
He's like, man, I'm hungry.
He's got a puppy in his jacket. No, but I feel like the social media shit is what's fueling a lot of this violence too, is because motherfuckers just beefing, and you can legit go tell a bunch of people to go fuck themselves, and then you start streaming where you're at, and like, all right, well now he told me to go fuck
It's like,
himself.
yeah.
Now I'm going to go kill you.
Yeah, here I am.
And
Hey,
it's
remember
like-
when you were just saying that? 10
Remember that time on
that fake
Twitter?
toughness, bro. That fake toughness is so easy to
that
put
Twitter
on.
thug mentality, man, gets
Yeah.
you fucked up, man.
Because everyone's got a fucking like a and everyone has access to it. It's not like you. Even cricket phone motherfuckers have access to Facebook and Twitter, and you know what I'm saying. It ain't like there's a class that
Yeah, man.
that
Everybody's
it's
tough, man.
above you. Like, no, I can't afford. Like, you got a fucking phone, even though you got minutes, you can still go on Twitter and fucking get free Wi-Fi from Starbucks or some
Right.
shit.
Put
Like,
minutes on some shit just to talk shit on Facebook.
yeah, it is fucking. And then, like I said, you streaming all day, motherfuckers know where to find you. And
That's
then
like that guy, something Aubrey said some shit about LeBron. He was making fun of clothes that he wears, like he's not masculine enough. And Jamel Hill from she used to be on ESPN, straight roasted him. She's like, pretty much saying to him like, well, go run up on him and tell him that
yeah,
that he's not very masculine with his fucking
right.
loafers and his like short slacks and, shit.
And his purse.
Yeah, and his purse. It was about the purse too, right? And I was like, you tell him that.
I don't have a problem telling him that. Let him hit me. Go ahead.
Shit.
Give me that money, LeBron.
Every time you get hit, it just
We used to do this.
dollar
Like,
signs in their eyes, like cha-ching.
we used to always ask this question when we were like younger. We were like, hey, you walk into the fucking crib, you hear something upstairs, your woman, hear noises, you go in there, you open up the fucking bedroom door, and it's Michael Jordan. What do you do? Right? Everyone was like, man, fuck that, I'm gonna kick his ass. Like, you ain't doing shit. That dude's 6'6". We kick you out the
First
fucking
off,
window.
I'm going straight for that crooked finger.
My first thing was like, hey, did you know me? Like, did you know I was dating her?
Yeah, like, why are you really here?
Why are you here? Like, is this personal against me? And even then, I'm like, man, it's fucking Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, damn, Mike's swole as fuck.
I know, right? Like, I'll take your shoes. Like, just snatch your shoes.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what, bitch? Where's your wallet at?
I
the
said,
same
all right,
size.
but when you done, we playing ball.
He's like, yeah, what are you doing afterwards? You know,
Right?
just
One on one.
No, let's say it's not Michael Jordan. It's just some random dude you don't know. He don't know you. He didn't know you existed.
Oh, then he's
you
getting
go in.
murdered.
now shit got real right now,
Yeah,
bro.
for
So
real.
you go in, and this dude's dicking down your girl.
Notice how he's
But-
more tense because he has a girl. I don't have one. So I,
I-
it's
Yeah,
hard
bro,
for
I'm
me to
like,
get-
I'm already
So you're
thinking of escape routes and
He's
shit.
fighting when he gets back home
your
right
beef was with that dude and not your girl.
See, so I'm glad.
On site.
I'm glad you asked that, right? Because I'm gonna tell you, I used to be a jealous person, right?
Right.
But then, if I walk and I see another man with just, I don't know if I'll react. I don't know, man, because I want to kick his ass. I want to beat the dog shit out of him, or I'm thinking like, but wait, you are in on this too, because I'm like,
It's more her.
yeah, and I'm
my
like-
thing was like, hold up, do you know him? Did you like?
yeah.
It takes two to tango in my book.
Exact. Okay, it does, but also there's a chance
I'm
that you.
stealing off, dude.
But hold up. So let's say you're with a girl and you didn't know she had a man. And like you just she invites you to the crib and you walk past, it's nighttime, so you don't see the family photos.
I think there's a flip to it. So if you don't know and it happened one time, cool. But if you find out after and then you keep doing it, then
Ooh,
you're
how
then,
dirty are you?
oh, scummy.
Right.
You're grimy.
Not me.
I
I mean,
mean, I've been grimy.
I've been a little grimy.
I've been a
I don't
little
wanna-
grimy.
I'm
That's
not-
why
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not right. You
Yeah.
don't feel good about it.
Yeah, baby boy.
I'm not very
No,
empathetic, so I don't.
No, like back in the day,
I've been grimy.
No,
I've done some bad things.
I have.
I know
too.
I've been wrong, but
I'm not.
But
I'm ashamed of
Here's
it.
the thing, like back in the day, I would have, and if I would have got my ass beat, I would have deserved that because a lot of times I did know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is fucking funny, and I was like, all right, whatever. But if the dude genuinely didn't know, would your beef be with that dude?
But
I don't feel like.
But are you gonna emotionally like react then? Are you gonna be rational
No.
enough to be like, you know
I don't
what? Hold
know.
on, guy. You know, once you finish up, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'm gonna let you talk this out, man. I'm like, maybe.
When
I'm
we're-
gonna give you a chance, bro.
When you're done, we're gonna have an issue here.
I'll be like, hey, look, I'm gonna go down and start the PS4. It's gonna be a while before 2K loads up.
right,
Just come back down
grab
because
the
she's
sticks.
gone.
Grab the sticks.
Because my thing is like we have the same taste in women.
What else? You know, we
might
could be
have
best
some-
friends,
we
bro.
could be fucking friends.
Right.
Like
There
he
might be
might.
some commonalities here.
Yeah, he's like, man, I got some good. Like you walk in, like, suppose that's some good ass weed. I'm like, you
Yeah.
got good weed. But
Yeah,
like, my
sure.
thing is, I legit if the. I don't on site. I would always go like towards the woman because it's like one, you brought this motherfucker in here, and you knew I lived here. Like,
And you still can't hit them.
no.
It's so at that and
you know
I
what you
get
do is you hit him with a heavy ass pillow,
a body
like a memory foam, like a poof, and then you see her face imprint.
I would keep. Remember, like back in the day, those therapy sticks that were like in foam.
No.
Like
Oh, wait.
a roller.
It was like in therapy.
Like a Nerf
if
bat?
People hated each other. They'd give somebody.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
foam and
yeah,
you beat
yeah.
it like the old. What is it? A gladiator type
Yeah.
stuff?
Isn't it like an old skit or some shit?
What I do
With
is I keep
Jefferson.
Yes.
I'll keep some big ass like goofy boxing gloves in the
Bro, and just pow,
and just
dude.
go at it like gotta no.
There
But
has to be a way to do that safely because it sucks that it's
what
that-
hit a
no.
woman? God damn it,
Safely.
man!
Manny.
Safely. We
are sick
Wow.
inside.
We said this was a safe circle. This is Switzerland, okay?
There's
Thought
gotta be
this was a neutrality state.
I just him just
This
know
guy, this-
it happens
guys
the
never
other way
thought about
around.
it?
It
And
goes
this
the
has
other-
been
of course.
the last appearance of Manny Acosta on Legal Aliens
People of
podcast.
comedy does not approve of violence. of
I
any kind.
never. I said
No.
safe. Did I not say safely? I'm almost positive the first word that came out of my mouth.
No, yeah, safely hit a woman. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
You with a foam thing that won't hurt.
No, that's what I'm saying. A memory foam pillow's got some base to it. You got some.
You can do some damage though with that's a little heavy sometimes.
Yeah, no, but
my
we have any comments from? No.
Why don't you hit them with love?
We tried to, and she cheated on me.
Oh, damn.
And then comes the foam bet.
No, but for real, like I think my first thing would be like towards a woman, like I'd be this initial anger towards her because I'm like, there's no way that dude convinced her to come back to our place. You know what I'm saying? Like, where she was like, you know what, he does live there, but I'm gonna get this dick.
If I'm admitting that I've been grimy, being the man, the woman at times will also be 100%.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I feel like they're equals in this,
and I've been
equally as
I've been self-righteous too, because after the fact I've been like, why do you do it? Like, I'm not really part of it. Like, why do you do that to him? Like, I'm not sure about why. He's like, you know, I'm like, I want to know. I was really curious, and it became therapeutic
to find out why she cheated on you.
No, not on me, but
or why you cheated on him with you.
Yeah, and there was like a lot of holes, man.
I got dead.
They were telling you.
That's why. She knew I had dead.
She was like, first there's something called girth that you obtain. Right. No, but it was different. He was like filling different voids. Oh, I'm setting myself up. I was like, this is not gonna work. But anyways, they would say things, and I'd be like, oh man. But karma, of course, man. Like that's why I like, because I've done it. It's happened to me, and I've always had this thing where, like, I'm a dad, I have a daughter, and I'm like, man, I was like, even when, even with Becky, I think like that, because I'm like, I've been an asshole, man, like,
right.
But I'm like, man, is the karma already, like, like punched all the holes in the card, or like, there's one more.
Like, you pull the karma card, like, fuck, I got one more.
I was like, shit. Here you go, punch that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take that one, because I'm like, you've been a dog.
Do you keep track? Do you have like a little? This one's even.
It could come out in different. Right? It could come out in different ways. It had to be someone cheating. It could be like your car got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other. You know what I'm saying? Like karma, I don't think is like eye for an eye.
That's
type
true. No, that is.
It could be like this. Now you're fucking. You just you cheated. Like you slept with some dude's girl. Now your transmission blows out. Like that's karma. You know what I'm saying? Like
there was once where I thought that was happening to me, and I was like, I need a break from this situation because the karma was fucking me up to the point where I broke my foot falling off a viaduct. And I was like, okay. I was like, there was like 3. It was like, that was the third crazy, like, it was bad. It was like a bad year. And I'm like, that's it. I was like, that's it. I'm stopping the situation. I halted the situation. And I remember talking about it in this one, like, bad shit's happening to me. I'm like, fucking scared.
It's your pussy haunted. I keep getting tripped in the middle of the night by nothing.
There's a fucking cloud following just
all
me.
The guys are calling you the witching hour now because my soul's been snatched.
All my clothes are black now for some reason. Like I was colorful. I was dressed like.
I'm always combing my hair to the side. Hey everyone.
A little Spider-Man dance.
So just
the worst Spider-Man ever.
The fucking Venom dance.
Oh yeah,
but
stupid bitch.
I don't know. I honestly
so mad at fucking Toby for that movie. I
hate that movie so bad. They gave you 7 remakes. It doesn't even like just pick a new one.
And it still doesn't fucking beat the first one, man. Impressive.
The first one.
With Green
I liked was it Homecoming? What's the first? What's it called? The first one.
Homecoming.
With the Todd Holland?
The second one. The second one is like a trip somewhere. What is it?
No, the second one's
home is
Far From Home.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like I didn't mind the
third one's called Homie.
Third one's called Never Gonna Get Made. It's fucking COVID.
It's gonna be Spider-Man at home.
Home Alone.
It's gonna be just him setting up traps in the house. Right? Dude, did you know they have like 5 Home Alones?
Yeah.
They're all on HBO Max. Like, and I was like, should I watch them? And each one has a stupid kid like, which means they do that in the movie, which is fucking so phony. Like, come on.
Yeah, after Macaulay, it's all done. I saw the third one and I was just like, this isn't.
It was some little chubby kid or something.
It looked like the kid from Problem Child.
Oh, that annoying ass.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
I hated that movie.
I was like, man, there's fucking.
I saw because John Ritter was in it, really.
And there's like 10 Land Before Times.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
It's a,
There's a whole-
Land Before Time was my shit.
No, bullshit. Are you exaggerating that there's 10?
No,
Like,
there's 10.
Oh, there's 10.
There's 10 Land Before
number
Time.
1 was good. That was it, bro.
Littlefoot?
Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I used to be at work.
I want a T-shirt.
Motherfuckers used to ask me to do something. I'd be like, 3 horns never play with long necks. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, get out of here.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a series.
So the kids that started watching it are now watching it as parents.
Dude, Land Before Time, like,
No, it's not being good.
go without Petrie. That movie's great. I'm gonna go home and watch that shit.
No, man. I say
14 films, bro.
Gary Goldman.
I'm gonna get high and just watch it. I'm gonna do shrooms and just fucking watch all of them.
I did
No.
shrooms
Are
they gonna
for the
work
first
this time?
It wasn't as.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know.
He's like, I need
How
a
many?
pound of
all that-
shrooms.
well, it takes me a lot to do shrooms. How many? Do you know how much you took?
I took 2 long things.
You just took 2
Yeah, you
stems and a
did.
cap.
And then- and
you
two-
took
and two
them
caps.
2 long D's.
2 long. I think 2 stems and 2 caps.
Okay, so that probably wasn't even like.
Yeah,
It
just
wasn't
felt-
even a gram.
My body felt drunk, and that's pretty much it.
That's exactly how I describe it. I tell people like this is what shrooms feels like to me. Like when you get drunk,
Yeah.
but like you know how when you black out fucking drunk or whatever, and you don't remember because everything's in and out.
Yeah.
But with shrooms, you remember everything,
Yeah.
but your body just feels like so like there's shit spinning, there's shit waving. Like that's what I imagine people feel like in fucking like when they're drunk. So I'm like, this is what shrooms feel like. What is that, bro? Oh my god, dude, we're recording. This is,
I was just trying to be conceited and look
this
at
is a
myself.
professional podcast. No, but so you didn't. I don't feel like you. What did you feel? Did you get any of the visuals and shit like that?
No, I didn't. I don't. I guess it was a microdose because I didn't really feel too much.
Okay.
Microdose. What?
Yeah, I mean,
Have you done? Have you done?
No, that's just, I have
No.
a higher tolerance though because I've done a lot of other. Well, not just most marijuana.
He's like, I did a lot of other rub his nose.
He just opens his nostrils.
He's like, I did a lot of other crack.
No, I've only smoked weed, but I smoke a lot of weed, so my tolerance is pretty up there. So I don't know.
I
if
can't
it
even
was-
get get high no more. That's why I started doing shrooms because I can't
What's wrong
like.
with you guys, man?
I smoke weed and I'm like, thank you.
It depends on for me now what strain. If I have to get like some good shit in order for me to be like,
I have to get like some really fucking medical grade shit, and I don't get that. So it's like, and I'm smoking those blunts that I had, those pre-roll, those leaf things. Like I smoke those by myself, and I'm just like,
By yourself?
all right, yeah.
I
But at the
can't
same
do
time,
that.
it's like I don't know. Here's the thing, since Amber doesn't smoke, I'm smoking by myself, so I don't know how high I am. Because normally, if I'm smoking in a cipher, like I'm talking to somebody, we're both like, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels different smoking with
Yeah.
somebody than is you smoke by yourself, and it's like, all right. So that's what I was telling James before. Like I got to get a bong. So that way I can just rip a fucking bong and then try to kill myself.
I got a nice little bong.
But like the shrooms, I fucking love shrooms, dude. Like I had the first time I did it, I think I did like just a gram. And it gave me like a nice little body buzz. I was feeling
Yeah.
okay. Then the next time I was like, all right, I wanted to start getting the visuals and
Yeah.
shit. So I did 2 grams. And I got a little bit, like little colors were in and out.
Yeah.
And then I did an eighth. And I was like, oh, this is great. I'm like, all right, next time I'm going
Now you're fucking
I'm
inside
doing-
the mushroom?
I'm doing 5. I want to do like 5 grams and see what the fuck happens.
shit.
Because it feels fine. The only thing is like your
are
brain.
you doing it like are you taking like a whole eighth? and
What
you're-
I do is I take bread, toast it, or take bread or whatever, and take peanut butter, spread it on there, break up all the mushrooms,
put
dump it
some
in there,
honey on that.
and then just eat it like that. And you don't really taste the mushrooms at all because mushrooms taste terrible. They taste
Oh
like
my
fucking.
God.
I put them in rich.
Have you
in
been
Ritz
brave and
crackers.
just do it? Just like I don't care.
I have. They taste like fucking stale packing peanuts, bro. Like
They're
it's
so
just-
gummy and shit.
covered in shit.
yeah. And then you're picking fucking mushrooms out your teeth.
Yeah, weeks
It's
later.
fucking gross. One time I did it how James recommended, was put in a protein shake, and I didn't get high at all.
You done it with the
Just
protein?
wasted.
Like,
But
like a whole eighth.
But here's hold on a second. Here's what he told me after. He's like, I didn't eat for like 2 days before, and I was fucking. My stomach was like, oh, that's why. I was like, because I ate like a fucking steak salad, and then I took mushrooms, and nothing happened. I was just sitting there like fucking dumb. Like this is stupid. I just wasted money. But now I got some more at the crib. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking go hard. I'm trying to trip my dick off, because like there's a second where like you're fucking chilling and all of a sudden like everything's just fucking crystal clear, like bing. It's like, oh, like the color yellow be brighter, everything's fucking brighter.
Yeah.
You step outside the tree, like the trees are all separate, like they don't blend in. It's like you can see the definition of each tree against the backdrop. I'm like, oh, this is fucking.
So
great.
have you done this indoors only though? Have you
I've
thought
done it
about
indoors
doing
only.
outdoors?
I haven't done it outdoors
Like at
because
Bussy Woods, just
no, because
pet a moose.
I pet a moose. I haven't done it outside yet because I haven't got my feet under me like I should. Like my body feels drunk when I'm walking. Like I'm stumbling and shit. But like so I'm just watching TV. I was watching fucking. I did one. I was just watching Chappelle specials, all of them.
I watched The Matrix.
I was in fucking tears.
I watched The Matrix.
The Matrix.
On shrooms? Yeah. Are you kidding me?
I want to.
Actually,
there's
there's
a
part 2 first.
I heard it's all moody, so I have to be in the right set. Like I'm not ready to go outside yet until I know how much control I have.
That's why I watch comedies. Because then I watch specials and I'm like,
because you just settle in and shit.
Because I just sit there and I just fucking laugh at everything. I'm like, this is fucking great. Like I was in like fucking tears, laughing where I had tears coming in my eyes. Like I haven't laughed like that in a long fucking time. Because I forgot what joke it was. Oh, I think with the Chappelle's Michael Jackson bit where he talks about, he's like, a lot of us have got molested as a kid.
Oh yeah.
But he's like, none of them by Michael Jackson. He's like, we just got some uncomfortable Thanksgivings. This motherfucker goes back to school. He's like, I got my dick sucked by the king of pop. And I was
started up here.
he's like, where do you go from there? That shit was fucking, I was dying laughing.
Chappelle, man.
But I like shrooms. I approve of those. Because I feel like it's natural. It's from the earth. I don't like cocaine's cool.
And I didn't get a hangover either. Like
No,
even
you
though my
just
body
no,
was-
no,
I just
that
couldn't.
happens,
I
man.
couldn't go to
Really
sleep for shit though. Like my brain was wide the fuck awake. My body was like, "Hey,
Did you try writing?
huh?" I think I did write some shit.
I wrote an hour bit. I don't know what I did with it.
No.
None of it makes sense.
Because no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
but
in
here's the thing: even fucking typing on your phone, it's just like, where the fuck the keys at right now? Like, why is this?
It's like, the Smurfs are playing with me.
I'm trying to think. Like, I wrote some shit, but I was like, this is very long-winded.
Oh, you wrote some Da Vinci type shit.
Just like, all codes, all emojis. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Web things.
No, but it was it's good. I like it. There's no hangover the next day. Like weed, I stopped smoking weed for a bit and I started dreaming again, and those have been fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wake up like, what the fuck? Like, why was I just hanging out with the Twilight kids? Like, it was legit. Like,
Yeah, man.
I was like helping out
They
vampires.
say if
and
you
shit like
smoke
that.
right before you go to sleep, that you don't dream.
You don't dream if you're intoxicated at all because your brain, it's like, I got to recover from this dumbass.
Yeah.
And then once you go, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, now that I haven't been smoking, my brain's like, here's all the shit you missed. Bing, 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 bing. Like, why is there so many dicks in this
That's
dream?
crazy,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck does this all mean?
Is this what it means?
Is it pipe dreams? I'm like, why? Yeah. Dude, I wake up and I was like, I wrote a freestyle in one dream. I was like, damn, that shit was fire, bro.
Damn, you're dropping bars in your
I was
bed?
dropping bars. I was like,
King size mattress.
Do you remember a lot of them? Like
now?
yeah, like thoroughly.
Without smoking, yeah, I remember them. I remember chunks of them.
I want to do lucid dreaming.
There's tricks you can do that they say, like, every time you laugh, look at your hands. So that way, like, you always have happy thoughts in your dreams. Like, if shit starts going sideways, you can force yourself to look at your hand. And then you're like, oh, okay, this shit will fucking change. Or, like, look at doorknobs. Or
I've
like,
seen
there's always something
look
you
at
can
clocks or try to read because it's always like
do. Yeah.
flipped or some shit like
That's
that.
like Inception type shit? Like
Yeah,
Lucid
just so you
dreaming
can-
is just where you control what the
Yeah.
fuck is happening.
So kind of like it, but not as weird.
The shit that fucks me up is, so, like, in the mornings, I used to just wake up and turn on the TV. So that way, it would kind of force me to fucking wake up, like, eventually.
Yeah.
But those, whatever's on TV would be part of my dream. So I'd be
Yeah.
in there like, what the I'd wake up like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I was in this movie right here. This is fucking crazy. Like, why was I a fighter pilot? Like, what the fuck was happening right now?
Okay.
And that's the one thing where, like, the outside noise starts affecting my fucking dreams a little bit. But that's only happens, like, in that weird state when you wake up and then you still doze off. It's like the very lightest sleep you get, but like everything on the outside fucking
I don't like when
influences
the
you.
dreams are like you actually lived them. Like I had a dream recently where it was me and my dad. We're running around, and it's like the old Logan Square, but that whole Milwaukee Avenue Street, the old Cuatro Camino. We're in that back parking lot, like around. I remember that like perfectly, but I remember that my arm was cut like from here down, and it was cut wide open, but it wasn't bleeding. But I could see the inside of my arm, and then the back of my calf from the back of the knee down, same shit. And I remember like as I'm running, I keep looking at him like I want to like put my hand in there. I'm like, why? And I'm like going like this, like it's open. We're trying to find a fucking car and food. We end up in a crack house, and my dad's like, what the fuck? I see him arguing. I'm like, what is I'm like, what are we doing? And we leave. We find the car. We get out the car, and the whole time just looking at my arm like, it's all cut open. Like there's nothing in there. I woke up though, like touching my arm, like I'm like, I was like, fuck.
You were probably doing something in your.
I was shooting up the
Shit.
night before though, so that could be it.
I came in my sleep the other night.
It's been a while since I did that.
It was the most exhilarating thing.
Stop.
Nah,
The
bro.
fucking-
I'm not even like,
Podcast.
Nah.
is that
I
And
don't remember the last time I did it, but
I have
it's
never-
happened.
what
You've never
the-
had a wet
bro?
dream?
I mean, it wasn't even wet. It came all out.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I have that.
Whatever.
Here's the thing. Let me ask you something. Was like the most you ever came before? You're like, God damn, I had all this in me. Like there was one time I was like, I got to throw these.
There was a
fucking-
lot, and I was just like, oh shit.
I was like,
that
I
was
got
a good dream.
I got to throw these joggers out. Like it was.
You're like, oh, come on, not my Pumas.
It was, bro. It was.
Love these jogging pants.
It was a
I just
lot.
wash them.
And I'm
it
trying
was
to.
it was a good amount, but I
I'm
was
trying to
just
think
what
like,
was-
okay,
Like, were you? Fucking
remember the
in
dream.
the dream that you You have
right?
to say it.
There's
I
been
will
plenty
tell
of
you
time.
what it is.
Well, go ahead.
I was, and this is the stupidest thing in the world. Are any of you?
I was D'ing up this dude in
no.
basketball.
Are any of you fans of anime?
No,
No.
James is.
Avatar: Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, I know
Okay.
Avatar. Yeah,
Right.
know,
so,
right.
and this is just random.
You
I was
fucking
with-
tough.
No, I was,
You fucked the deaf one. You gross.
she's blind, you jackass.
Oh, she's blind.
So,
So Cora's there.
no, I was with
You didn't have the other one.
with Aang, and we were investigating Bruce Wayne's Bruce and Wayne Enterprises.
It's already ruled
And
so hard.
bro, it's crazy. And we were investigating him for I don't know what the hell. So we go into his place, and he has like some back room, which is like some type of brothel. And then in the midst of investigating, I guess I just started fucking. And
yeah, that's what you do.
then I was like, I guess my real life me was just like, oh, I think I gotta pee. And then I was just like, oh shit, I think I peed myself. And I was just like, nope, that was just a good dream.
You just lighting a cigarette.
Yeah,
Hey.
man. I'm gonna take a hit real quick and go back to sleep. See if I can catch that shit again. Round 2, bitch.
Hey, I don't think we hit the 5th floor when Enterprises.
Legit, there's been a time where like I felt and I just grabbed my dick and I was like, nope, and it's like, pick, it just started popping out. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, that's
my
like
thing
the
is, like,
second time in my life it's ever happened.
I'm trying to think like,
Maybe as a
I'm-
fucking.
but I'm trying to think like, was I jerking off like in real life or was I humping a mattress?
That's what I was thinking. I don't know if I was like grinding
like,
on the
did you wake
pillow or
up?
some shit.
Did you wake up on your stomach or did you wake up on your back?
I was
Woke up
on my
ass
stomach.
in
On
the
my
air.
stomach. I sleep on my
On your
stomach. all the
stomach?
time,
Well, then you were fucking humping the.
Yeah, you're probably like, yeah, come on, girl.
I'm gonna check for dents in the mattress.
You had like one arm up here, like you had her leg back.
Girl. Slow
It's
grinding
just
my
the
mattress.
blanket rolled up and shit. Soft ass leg.
Dude, you never had a
So
wet dream?
flexible.
I mean, it's like, why? So,
no, you never had that.
I mean, I think as a kid going through puberty, maybe, but I don't remember like grown as fuck, like waking up like
No, you're not waking.
Well, you know,
I don't
You
know.
don't wake up like that. You wake up shocked, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
'Cause
you're like,
it-
did I just-
Oh man.
Yeah,
and then you look, you're like, oh shit.
because you just fucking because in your dream you're like you're getting ready to pop off, and then like you wake up like oh,
I gotta pee. Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
I gotta
it's not,
pee.
Wow, no man.
But you can't pee with a boner, so
Yeah.
it's come. And I'll be honest, I'd rather have cum than pee
100%.
because cum will just stick to whatever's there.
Yeah, you're
pee's
like,
gonna spread all
ah,
over.
And then
It'll dry in 5
you've ruined
minutes.
your bed.
Yeah.
Now you just ruin your pants.
Oh, that you can't get that smell.
Yeah,
I would,
pissy
yeah.
mattress is
Oh,
not
man.
good.
And I eat pineapple, so my semen's pretty.
He's like,
What is this? I know what it is.
He has a steady diet of asparagus and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, it comes out all
This is
green.
just
It smells fermented already.
you got stinky jizz. That's gross. I'm kind of jealous. I haven't had a wet dream in a while.
It was like last
What?
week. It was great.
That was last week.
Yeah.
That means you ain't fucked in a while either.
I mean, it's quarantine, bro. I have not fucked
Exactly.
anything.
It's like, no.
You fucked your mattress. That's what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
no, right?
Have you
Shit.
tried online dating? You tried
I
hollering at
can't.
girls?
I can't. I don't holler at people anyway, so I can't
You're
do
like,
that. Right? Just holler, hey, girl. No,
I've never been that dude either.
it's. I was always fat though. I had like. Those
Yeah, you
issues,
had
so
those
I
like,
never-
I'll be funny.
Yeah,
I'll get you,
exactly.
I'll get you to like me that way. But like you like,
But I'm saying you're not trying now, talking shit?
No, I mean,
or
I
like
don't-
dating and shit?
I can't date people.
No, right?
No, it's too much consideration to give
His
someone.
fucking
Yeah.
face is like, ugh.
Yeah.
dating. What's
wrong with you?
I'm not built for it, man. I tried,
2020.
and then I was just like, you know what?
I've been there, friend.
I'm just hurting people. You know?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
don't wanna,
You're like, I'm just gonna
fucking
fuck
hurtful.
this
Oh,
mattress.
I'm gonna, yeah.
it's
If
like,
it's the only
it's
thing.
me and you, baby.
Just me.
Me and you. Me and you.
Hope you don't have memory foam, so it never remembers what you just did. Do it.
Alexa, put on mood lighting.
It's like that fucking pillow from Big Mouth or whatever, or the carpet. Or what is
Yeah,
it?
he's
The fucking pillow.
From what?
You never said Big Mouth? Where there's like a bunch of kids. It's a cartoon on Netflix.
No.
A bunch of kids going through puberty.
It's a show for pedophiles.
Yeah, basically. But now they're super woke, and the black
Nice,
people,
good.
black characters will be voiced by black people because they were
Mm.
voiced by one was voiced by a white person, but now they're super woke. So, and that show's probably never gonna get made again because they realize like, oh, this is
really bad.
Jeffrey Epstein wet dream. So why are we putting this out there?
Jesus.
It's fucking crazy. Well, Manny, one of the reasons we brought you out here today was to
Why the fuck did we bring him here?
divulge your secrets
Oh shit. Yeah.
and to also you are performing.
Yes, comedy, live comedy.
Where at?
Joe's on Weed Street.
On the rooftop patio.
Rooftop patio. It is Wednesday and Thursday next week.
Of next week. And what is that, 12/13? Is that the date?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And is you and who else?
Myself, Mr. Lucky Luciano,
Lucky.
Lucky.
Leonardo.
Chris Traney, right?
Chris Traney as well.
Traney?
Yes.
So how
Tronny.
much are we betting that Lucky wears white pants? For those that don't know, Lucky Luciano is extremely Dominican and
Yeah.
Dominican.
And
He's also half flamboyant. No.
he's Dominican.
Right? I said that already.
He's like,
Stepping on my
my
toes."
name is Cuban Pete. No, he's cool though. But he will wear some white pants.
He wears very. I mean, he's but he's also into like fashion, like
He is, man. He's
Yeah,
giving me
Yeah.
some tips, man.
He-
And I've gone to him actually for like
he gives me
fashion.
unwanted tips.
Yeah. He's
I need
like,
to
"Oh,
wear colorful
You-
socks. I gotta
yeah.
wear this. I gotta. I'm not very
lilac maybe.
You got he's like straight guy or gay guy for the straight guy. Was it
queer eye.
queer eye? That's what it is. I don't
Stray
know
guy
what the fuck it is.
for all guys.
No, I like playing a game with Dominicans. Like, is it house painter or is he Dominican? Like, because they always wear white pants. So I'm like trying to figure out like, you just get done on painting houses or are you gonna go do some bachata?
Damn.
I'm actually painting a house right now.
Are
I'm
you?
Dominican, yeah.
And you're Dominican. You
And
wear white
Dominican.
pants.
No.
Yeah. What have you been doing with the quarantine? Like, how you been getting money, bro?
Unemployment's helped a lot,
Mhm.
and then after that, just trying to. I mean, I do handyman work, so people just if they hit me up and they're just like, "Hey, I need you to mount this TV," boom, done, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. It hasn't been a lot just because people are scared of having people inside their houses.
Yeah.
So,
So you got to come in with a fucking hazmat suit and shit.
yeah, some people are just like, can you wear gloves? Can you wear masks the whole time? And I'm like, ooh,
It's a fucking gimp mask, like with the fucking zipper in the front.
This is all I got.
Can you put this ball gag in just to make sure nothing comes out of your mouth?
Sure. I mean, what? Wait.
Do you have a leather
Alright.
suit?
can you?
We
use
We
the
had
hand-
some people
can you
bring in
use the
some
handcuffs?
appliances, and they have to wear masks, and they asked us to wear masks while they were there too.
Oh, really?
And I was like, man, fucking,
It's my house.
I was like, it's my crib, and then I'm like, all right. I guess.
No, most of the time I'm doing stuff at people's cribs. They're like in another room, so it's not like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
plenty of distance.
They're just watching through a little peephole.
Right?
On a camera. You, see,
I left the cookies on the plate to test them.
you just see a teddy bear like that. Like, what the fuck?
I know
Have you
you're watching
stolen-
me.
Have you stolen anything from anybody's house?
Nothing that they told me I couldn't.
A wife.
Somebody was like moving, and he was like, "I'm in like Arizona already." He was like, "Anything that you want, just take, because I'm not gonna." He's like, "You're gonna toss it, so whatever."
What'd you get?
Some dumbbells.
He's
and
like, I've been living here for 3 months.
right, just
I got
squatting.
a new apartment. When'd
It's
you
a
lease
nice
up?
2-bedroom.
But I did towards the end of quarantine, or like last week, a couple weeks ago. I ended up going to Vegas, which was the story we were talking about earlier.
Oh
And,
yeah, this is why Manny doesn't like to drink. So he told us beforehand that like
Poor bastard.
you end up drunk on a marble floor.
at the Luxor. Yeah, it was
At
a
the
very
Luxor.
long-
Oh, look at
How did you
bro.
get? How did you get to that point? Why'd you go to Vegas anyway?
To hang out. We were gonna go do a show, but then all the stuff got closed down, and we were just like, let's just fucking go to Vegas then.
Oh okay.
So I get to Vegas, and I wake up at 6 o'clock here, right? You know, like Vegas is what, 2 hours or ahead or
Something
behind?
like that.
One of those, behind, right? So 6 o'clock here because I'm super last minute procrastinator. I do my laundry, get all the stuff. My
Yeah.
plane's at 10. I dip out. I get there, and my buddy that I'm meeting out there immediately just like, "You want a drink?" I was just like, "Well, we just got here. I only had a turkey sandwich, but sure, I have a
That's how
couple
you do it in
drinks,
Vegas.
right?" Start gambling a little bit. The ladies come on with the thing. Yeah, let me get a Bacardi and Coke, right? I haven't eaten anything else.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Game over.
Then, like an hour or two later, I get a Stromboli, which is like an open pizza puff.
Okay.
And
Open face pizza.
That's it. We start drinking some more. We end up at the Bellagio. Have
He's
a
drinking
couple,
out the Stromboli.
couple Long Islands, which are beautifully made at the Bellagio, but perfect. And I was just like, these are great. Nom, 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 nom. And I was just like, oh, shit. So I get home. We get to the hotel at 6 in the morning Vegas time. So I've already been up for 26 hours. Just not eating. So then 6 o'clock in the morning, I go to sleep. At 9:30 in the morning, you hear, knock, knock, knock. You ready to go? And I'm just like, I just went to sleep.
You're in your own room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like, let's go. I was like, cool. I real quick, brush my teeth, get some clothes on. Walking down the escalator at 9:30 in the morning. Ready for some drinks? And I'm just like, it's 9:30. So we go, yeah, and I haven't eaten anything from the day before. I only had that little stuff. So we go to this restaurant, and we, I get asked a loaded question.
By who?
Do the guy I was with, right?
Wait, is it by whom?
I don't know.
Whatever. Uh-huh.
He goes, do you want to eat like already, or do you want to just get a drink and hang out? And I was just like, just the way you asked that question, let's get a drink and whatever, right?
No, you always say eat.
I know.
Eat, man.
So I order another Long Island, but at this place
Jesus.
at 9:30 in the morning, they're super strong, like heavy pour. And I was just like, damn, right? So I finished the first one, and we order some shrimp tacos. Now I'm not like James Swole here, but I work out decently enough to where fish doesn't do anything for me if I eat it, right? If I eat it, it's gonna burn through my quick. So it's not like I had something to soak in the liquor.
Yeah, and it's fish. It's not like it's
Exactly.
you eat a ton
light.
of it.
So I had the first Long Island, then I ate the tacos with another Long Island because I have to have a drink with my food.
Yeah. So you had to get the Long Island.
And I was already, this was like maybe 10:30, 11 in the morning. I'm just like, I am buzzed as shit. We leave, and my boy's like, you know what? There's weak drinks at the hotel, so let's just get a bottle over here at CVS, and then we'll,
oh my God.
Whatever.
I'm getting drunk listening to
Bro, and I was just like, all right. Like, I give into peer pressure so quick.
Bro, easily.
I was just like, sure. So we go in there. I get 2 20-ounce things of Squirt and a plastic thing of Bacardi. So my boy grabs the Squirt bottle quick, boom, pours half of it out, Bacardi, half. Here you go. We're in Vegas at 104 degrees.
Ugh, dude.
You know how fast I drank that Squirt just because I was so hot?
Right, but it's a dry heat, so it's okay.
But jeez.
Oh, they absorbed it super quick.
Bro, I drank it. I super done. Just by the end of this thing, we get back to the hotel. For some reason, jump in the pool, and then when I come out, there's a 32-ounce strawberry margarita waiting for me. And this is like the hotel ones that they give you, like the.
Yeah.
You don't know how to say no, huh?
No.
Okay.
So, or I should have said that is correct. And yeah, I finished that shit. I get back to my room, and my boy's like, yo, we're gonna go out later. Cool. Fist bump. He goes to his room. As soon as I look at the hallway, it just starts moving.
Oh,
and I was
shit.
just like,
Uh-oh.
run straight to my room, get in. I don't know if you've seen the Bruce Almighty where he like puts his hands together and then goes like that, and all his clothes come off.
Yeah.
I just, I ran into the bathroom, just threw up. I guess all the liquor and the fish that I ate because I didn't eat anything else.
Ugh, dude.
I was out. Bro.
You can rally, bro.
And this
You
was
were
like,
ready to go right after that?
no, it was like 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon still, right? And I was on the floor of this bathroom, just loving how cold that marble was on my back.
Right.
And almost crying. And then I jumped into I didn't jump into the shower. I crawled into the shower. I was on the floor and water just falling on me. And my boy knocks the window. Hey, you ready to go? Hey, we're about to.
What
dip
time
out.
is this at?
3.
So from 2, you only had
Did
a
they
half
not
hour.
know that you weren't like?
They didn't know the state
sleep?
I was in. No, I know how to play it off. I
mean-
didn't like walk and like he said bye. I was just like.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Catch up with you later, bro.
So
go
he's knocking
already.
on my door for like 10, 15 minutes. I don't get up. He leaves. I'm like 6 hours later. I emerged from my room because I was passed out on the floor. I took a shower. I passed out butt ass naked on my bed. Woke up like the Undertaker to throw up again. Passed out again on the bed and like another. I think I was supposed to.
That's
meet
not
him
even a good sleep, really.
at 5. I met him at like 9 at the hotel somewhere.
But you were ready to go then again, right? All that puking,
No.
you were...
Bro, I drank. So what I did was, I was like, you know what? I'm so
Disappointing.
dehydrated. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a Gatorade bottle, right? Just to rehydrate. And then I drank it, and
threw up
then I
again.
threw up all the Gatorade, and
Gatorade
that
will make
toilet
you
looked
mad.
like a crime scene. It was a red Gatorade.
See, I haven't thrown up in 20 some odd years.
I just hate
Are you
the
serious?
right
Yeah.
before the like.
Yeah, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even. I hate
this
it so much. I'd rather just sit nauseous than throw up.
I can't.
I hate the act of throwing up.
No, everyone. There's no one that says, "Man, I like when I throw up."
No, there's just people
I
that like
regurgitation.
I have my boy will just legit he'll fucking eat and then like if he's got to throw up he'll just throw up no problem. He's like, all right, I'm good to go. I'm like,
that's called
what?
bulimia.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying like I want to start doing bulimia. I feel like that would help me out if I just ate a bunch of shit and then like puked. I'm like,
All that acid that comes up from.
That's how I lost all the weight I lost when I was a fat kid.
bulimia.
No, I had throwing up a lot, stomach flu and like food poisoning. It was like 1 year.
What
It
the fuck you
happened
eat,
like
man?
a lot.
Cook chicken
Bro,
all
it
the
was so
time?
stupid. I was
Like,
like, what the
Just
fuck
eat
it
raw
was?
chicken, like,
How old is this fish stick?
Is it cooked? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
it
not a
was
fish stick.
unhealthy.
Put that down. Too late.
Yeah, so you don't drink anymore then, huh? I take it.
No,
You're
man,
not
I don't.
drinking
That's
anymore?
not my forte.
Yeah, we don't either,
I'll
man.
stick with the herbal.
No, we are drinking beer, but this is
Juicy
another
beer.
juicy pale ale from Caso Humilde.
Caso Humilde, man.
So hopefully become a sponsor.
Neblina. I was wondering why you kept saying neblina earlier.
Neblina.
Neblina.
You just said I was just randomly saying
Like, why
fog
is
in
it like-
Spanish.
I'm like, man, he's weird.
Man, he's an odd.
Can't wait to text
duck.
Abby. Did you hear him?
I don't even talk about that shit. All right. Where we at, James?
An hour.
Yeah.
We are done. Bye, mother.
Ew.
Where can they find you in the social medias and all the other shit so they can go to your shows?
At Manny Acosta 05 on all platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the ones that matter.
Tickets still available for the show at Joe's.
Yes, sir. Only 50 tickets. Only 50 seats each show. They're going fast. so-
MikeYoComedy.com. You can still buy tickets.
MikeYoComedy.com, yes,
All
sir.
man.
Mike-
Mikey,
links
and then
online.
so buy those tickets and then
Shout out
go-
to Joe's on Wee Street too, man.
Yeah.
Mikey, all the comments going back on the scene, man. Hobby out there and
I'm
Dubuque.
happy. Oh, and I will be. They're getting this tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Or tonight, whatever. So this Friday and Saturday, I'll be at the Laugh Factory.
Nice.
And then we're probably gonna be doing a podcast bi-weekly now. So next week I'll be at the Comedy Bar. So that whole weekend.
Yeah.
So and then Jose.
I'm gonna be at the crib this weekend. I'm gonna be killing it, bro. I got like 2 dope ass sets.
Well, you
I'm working
gotta
on.
start catching up on news, man. Just
Yeah,
fucking,
I do. Yeah, I gotta watch a lot of CNN fucking vids.
Watch that interview with
No,
Donald
man, I'd
Trump.
rather watch Joe Rogan snippets, bro.
Man, you got to turn on Fox News and just fucking zone in.
Yeah, and I gotta turn off-
Democracynow.org is my shit.
I gotta turn off fucking social media. This
Don't
motherfucker's
you
pissing
laugh
me
at me,
off.
Acosta.
All right,
Acosta.
thank y'all. Follow me,
Peace
Abi
out.
Sanchez Comedy, and follow League of Aliens, LegalAliensPod.com.
And go to
Abi
Zany
Iasel.
Chicago, please. They're sponsoring the network this month. Go to ZanyChicago.com for tickets. They are open. They are COVID safe.
COVID safe, guys.
Yeah, keep it safe.
COVID
Okay,
compliant.
everybody, bye.